Well, I mean, I'll keep. I want to play, so we can just use the Saga to make a construct.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Oh, remember Lantern when London Mulligan was not a thing yet and people just scryed and you milled their scry? That was so nice. I'll target myself. I want to fix my draw more so than affect theirs. They move to 5 and I don't know what they are playing even, so... Mana Confluence. Happy New Year, Babalumbi. Tom Scour, it's Hacking Dredge. Whoa, that's a good start for a move to 5. Any dredges? Yes. Imp and Thug, holy shit. I have 2 extractions in my main deck. The Stunning Brigade, let's draw that. Seems necessary. Not too ill, I hope. I feel better now. Ooh, Mr. Dredge. That's what I'm talking about. Main the cage. Classic Dredge experience. You like play against the one Lantern control player out of 141 people, and they just play a fucking cage turn 2. I mean, just be glad you got to Tom Scour on turn 1 and put, you know, Amalgam, Narcomoeba, Creeping Chill. That was good enough. Golgari Tag. So I need not to die to Chills, which should be fine. Unless I draw a land next turn. So I think it's better to make a construct now than playing the Brigade. Because the construct blocks the Golari Tag. And I can... Yeah, it's good. It's good. Ooh, that's bad. Oops, didn't update the deck. I think I cut the cookbook, so the life loss from chill actually is an issue. Right, any chance? Yes. Oh, I guess they don't get the Narcomoeba. I was scared for a brief moment, but they don't get the Narcomoeba. Bloodgast. 2 Bloodgast. Holy fuck, 3 Bloodgast. No. Oh no, I have a cage. What am I worried about? Holy shit. Song hot or bait? Oh, actually bait. I was so scared of the Bloodgast just getting in. They have 2 more chills, and I think they should be unable to deal enough damage to me. Can draw extraction as well. Steerings. Doesn't matter to make a construct. Or they have the conflag in their hands, then tough luck. I think a lantern should help me find my own stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mox. Best hit. Section is gone. Oh, Mox on top now. Did I build a time machine so I could go back in time and unban Mox Opal? Honestly, it sure feels like that's what I did, but that is not the case. Low Meech, they dredge, Stinkweed Imp. Tom Scour on top. Low Meech on Coliseum. Coliseum doesn't do anything, right? I think their deck just doesn't do anything with the cage in play. It's not like I can prevent them from drawing low by milling it anyway, so... Feel very nostalgic watching you play Lantern of Opal at work like it's 2018 again or something. Yeah, it's crazy. Faithless looting. Shenanigans incoming game 2? No, no way. They dredged for some reason. I don't know why. Because now there's gonna be 2 chairs versus me at 7. That sounds good. I could... Well... Self. If I hit on the land, that's bad, but... Pithing Needle is okay to draw. Like, no, don't want to risk drawing that land. Can you get Conflagrate out of the game at some point here? If they have Conflagrate in their hand, then yes, but we should look for a discard spell for that reason. That's the only way. They have Conflag in their hand. So if I find a discard spell, I can make sure they don't. And then if they don't have it in their hand, they will never draw it again. And then they can do nothing against my cage. If you lose to Dredge, will you drop? No, probably not. I would stream for a bit longer. I think Cookbook is good against Dredge. Nihil Spellbomb, of course. Surgical Extraction seems solid. Smart man, cage main deck. Yeah. Needle is pretty weak against Dredge, doesn't really do anything. Prismatic Ending is pretty weak. Duress is okay. Welding Jar is good. 1 needle just in case. Push, I guess, don't need push against Dredge. Maybe I want Pyroclasm to hit the Narcomoebas. Doesn't hit Amalgams, but it hits everything else, and I have Nihil Spellbomb as well. So I think Pyroclasm might actually help with the small creatures that might be hard to knock from underneath the Ensnaring Brigade. And it's kind of like Codex Shredder is kind of bad against Dredge. Honestly, right? You just kind of establish the lock by extracting them, and just makes more sense to trim on them. I'll find them with Saga anyways, right? Streamer, what is the reasoning behind the 2 Song of Creation you played yesterday in grinding? The reasoning is that I really like that card. It seems like a keep discard spell into extraction on a dredger, potentially, or just extraction on something crucial. Looting. Hopefully they don't discard 2 different dredgers. Seems like they didn't have it in them to... Maybe they failed to hit land number 2 or failed to hit a dredger. It's either no dredgers or a 1-lander. It's like it's really hard to recover from a 1-lander with dredge. So, anyways, let's reveal hand. Maybe just the main deck cage that tilted my opponent. Because I have to imagine, like, you know, for like first time in years, you bring your dredge deck and you think, yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I'll dredge some amalgams. I'll probably lose to energy, but whatever. And then you actually play against Kanister and he plays a main deck cage on turn 2 against you. I choose Kaheera as my Orphanguard. Sure hope my opponent doesn't kill my Mishra's Bauble, which is gonna hold my Glimmervoid together for the next few turns, but I'm keeping this. Chad, how much is this Prismatic Ending IRL? What do you think? What's your guess? If I wanted to buy it, how much would I need to pay? $40, 5 euros, sounds good. Price trend, $3. Can buy English ones for as little as $2. That's less than I thought. Why hasn't GSZ for Arbor taken over the format? Maybe because nowhere else actually is not that good. Where is it from? I made 3 special guests. Scalding Tarn. Ta-da, ta-da-da, ta-da, ta-da-da. Ta-da-da-da-da, ta-da-da-da-da. I'll say Urza Saga. Okay, Thought Scour. We have a push for Frog. Wasn't better to play the Spire? Why? I'll lose 1 HP. Don't necessarily want to cycle the bubble. Have push in hand. They play Mertag region, and I guess I just play my brigade. They play Nochulus. 3 counterspells mailed, and that's convenient. They play Nochulus. Do I kill Nochulus or play the brigade? Okay, no the problem. Psychic Frogs. I probably would rather push the frog than play the brigade because of Force of Negation. I want to find a discard spell still. When they kill bubble in their main, you lose the land. I know, but how is my opponent going to kill a Mishra's bubble? Very few decks can do that, and also they go down, like, they got down a card to do that, so it's no big deal. Oh, there's Saga. Sounds okay to draw. Like, they don't actually go down a card because they get to kill my land, but I think they're unlikely to do that, and turned out they're blue-black, so they will never remove an artifact from my battlefield. Seems like milling them might just be okay. Saga and ending combo. I like ending. Still, regardless. Red Lantern cost counter spells. I was thinking of that, but 3 counter spells got mailed. If they counter spell, then I'm fine with that. And I can just fetch another lantern next turn. Oh no, they have Cling to Dust on top. Probably mill Cling as it's a cantrip, right? So it's kind of free for them to then keep up, and it's a problem. Meyer, I don't care. Okay, Kanister wins the match. So we're playing against Frogotulus. Push is good for sure. Prismatic Ending not so much. The threats cost mana. Or you could keep a pair. Nihil Spellbomb. Oh, sounds okay to have. Like, it's probably good to be able to kill their monsters. I don't know. It's not clear which monsters they have. They have Tamio, then ending is really good to have. Harbinger. What do we do with Tezzeret and Extraction? I think Tezzeret is not really gonna help because this seems like a matchup that is fully about creatures. Surgical is ass. I think Needle is kind of bad. Well, Surgical is way better in Lantern than it is in general in decks, so keep that in mind, of course. I think I'll keep a pair. So we have the option to counter not draws, but also they're probably gonna have few, like, it's a lot of air and few relevant cards. It actually kind of matters that you have Surgical. Let's keep. A misstep for a nerf. I mean, it's gonna suck if they just play fraud, right? Of course, but... O, ja pierdolę, niezła karta, no świetna. Świetna, świetna. I guess Surgical and Stay Resolve Frog is funny. Because it's weak. Comes blank because they can exile. Only making constructs next turn, so should Thoughtseize. Maybe they don't have counterspell for the Thoughtseize. Kurwa, co wy requestujecie te moje utwory? Kto to requestuje? Ale top 4 Modern Horizons cards I was wrong about. In position number 2 the queue. SGO 11. Explain yourself. Is that a song? Do you think it's something you should request via the song request function? You can take consign from their hand. I guess I could counter my Saga's ability, but that doesn't matter. Surgicaling Oculus seems good, and they are nerf. But I'll extract the consign. But I should wait till they consider end of turn, which they most likely will. Now they have 4 cards in their graveyard. So their deck also has extraction. Four Force of Negation. 1 Spell Pierce, 2 Thoughtseize, 3 Unearth, 4 Psychic Frog, 3 4 Counterspell, 1 EE. That's for the Needle, Brazil. They only have 2 colors now. Seems like they're dead to my Saga. Kinda. They can draw the explosives. But they're pretty dead to my Saga. Seems like no Harbinger in their deck. They bought it out or did not bring it in. We just died to Meltdown, right? Show me the Meltdown. With Lantern, I had to wait a little bit for people to stop playing Meltdown as much to realize that it's actually... Set stop. Put card on top. Alright, that's fine. Like, Meltdown is a good card against Lantern, yeah, no wonder. It's true. Probably should have not fired in extraction at sorcery speed. If they kept counterspell here, that's just gonna punish me so badly. Should have 2 extractions for when they have... O kurwa, dobra Ochulusa jeszcze. Ja, ale unlucky typ, ja pierdolę. Jezus. Jak mu się nie poszczęściło. I guess they kept Fawn on top. They probably should play an Oculus over casting 1. Oh, they wanted to play on... Maybe they kept Oculus and they kept a nerf. They kept Fawn, so they wanted to... I don't know which actually happened. But I think I shouldn't have hit the consign at sorcery speed. I would have the opportunity to do that later. I would just need a draw stop on my turn to not let them counter my Saga's construct making ability. They did draw with Consider, yes, but like I wonder which one, I don't know. They kept the card on top with sewers, so they kept either Ochulus or Fawn. Now they only have Fawn. Maluba, Cicha noc. Niezłe hity, Jędrula. Postujesz. They could draw Cicha noc. They could draw Murktide. That could be a problem, I guess. They draw Murktide. I need to draw Brigade before I die. They have 1, 2, 3 spells. O kurwa, dobra Murktide'a. Ale dzikus. There's a 6/6, so I guess they 3-turn clock. Do I have the Lantern deck and paper? I do, yeah. I guess I can raise them. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have anything that's particularly great. Maybe just a Mishra's Bauble. I guess Codex Shredder is like a Mishra's Bauble. Could also... Let's Codex Shredder. I guess I take their phone and die. Attack. They don't draw EE. Just win the race. Did I think about Rumble? They could also draw Frog. That's also Frog, exile the phone, make Murktide 7 power. There's some validity in checking their top card and seeing what they draw. Because plenty of their draws don't do anything, but some are problematic. Thoughtseize or whatever. The other thing about Rumble. Rumble and Lantern sounds horrible. I have not thought about Rumble and I don't really want to. So if they don't attack, then like it's whatever. But now they basically have only one draw, so I can just check their top card. They draw and unnerve. So for unnerve to kill me, they would need to draw Cling. That doesn't kill me. EE, that doesn't kill me. Seems like we keep unnerve. Surgical extraction. If they draw extraction, that still doesn't kill me. How is Steering's great and Rumble bad? It looks at one more card and is cheaper. Rumble's also 1 mana, bro. No, it's not, so please stop. Spreading misinformation. Cyclone Earth. Into no outs, I think. Good thing I didn't cast my Thoughtseize because I would have died. I even reveal Kaheera game 1. I don't know. Should I keep a hand like this? It's fine. It's not bad. How many elementals are we running? 0. 0 elementals, 0 dinosaurs, 0, well, other than Kaheera, beasts. Windswept Heath, Mountain Marsh Flats. Seems like Boros energy. Galvanic Discharge on top, that's good. Guide of Solace. I want to draw. Let's keep the needle. Probably play the push this turn. They draw a discharge. Let's note a discharge. We played a fetch they drew last turn, so we don't know cards now. Thelia. Johnny. Nagal Paria, so I'll kill Johnny. I think. With the push. And we can name Goblin Bombardment if they have it. Running anything on top. Okay. Those are pretty bad cards. Want to shuffle. Codex Shredder is okay. Name Bombardment. They draw Felia. So they currently have Plains, Discharge, Uro, Bolas Uro.
He's a phenomenal control player.
I wish to get to 69 months.
And I think I don't crack the Bauble. I'll just draw the Shredder and use the Shredder to draw my third land, and then we won. I will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And maybe discharge, and then you 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14. But I gain once, I don't die to the flash. It's a bit annoying that I'm close to dying, but should have an upkeep stop now. 7. I can just gain enough life before I get hit by flashback, to put it this way. No, I'm dead. Fuck. I deal 13. No, they don't. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. This is just +2. I go to 1. 1 is good. Really good question why they didn't do that. Can do the Thoughtseize. Cage. Okay, Boseiju, good. Cage is actually kind of excellent. I need to upkeep mill myself to draw something that's not Thoughtseize and not Brigade. Thoughtseize actually is fine. The last card is a discharge. We know it. Saga, perfect, we won. Oof, that was another one. Escape death on one life. Because now I'll be at 4 life, so I mean, if they have another, if they have 2 more hate pieces underneath the static prison. Or Ajani is still a live draw for them. No, yeah, no. Okay. It actually didn't tap. Guys did that draw. Erin Kaiba, thank you. I could fetch, but also gaining life per turn is also fine. Could fetch a rock, I'll have 2 rocks anyways. Can push Ocelot Pride next turn because otherwise they will crash the game. Water guide. Now I'm gonna mill Ocelot Prize because I don't want them to crash the game. Why not? Would be funny, but I would lose. And this is a competitive stream. Not naming Mind Goblin. Well put. I have a needle on bombardment. Does this deck tickle my brain? Yeah. Chat ban Guide of Souls. Too many triggers. Kurwa, no, tej energią będzie spamować. Zjeb. Ban Guide of Souls. Flat one. Why is the opponent sacrificing a card? Yeah, it's so weird. Why wouldn't they just sack a card? Is it because of my Pithing Needle on Goblin Bombardment or because of my Pithing Needle on Ajani Naked Lavenger? One of those. We have 5 Codex Shredders in play. I assure you it's entirely fine and legal. Drab and Charm. Blood number 2. But I can still win, yeah. They're gonna find that out soon. Okay, I can enjoy Mesa. Whoa, faceless looting. Just running cards advantage and in their aggro midrange deck. How many bombardments do they have? 3 or 4? Unbang, Bitter Blossom, very well put. We have gotten rid of their static prison. Now they concede. Alright, it took 13 turns since we first were on 2 life. Let's board out Extraction. Let's board in Pyroclasm, Nature's Claim. Maybe board out Cage for Nihil Spellbomb. I think Cookbook might be relevant against Assault Pride as well. Prismatic Ending, have more removal to just stop them. Duress seems bad, Tezzeret seems bad. Welding Jar protects against Meltdown. Okay, it was good for Flagos. Yeah, but I think I can do fine with just without Cage. That's what I'm saying. This is the Scari's deck to be good with Mox Opal and Ban. Well put. Oh no, I forgot about my Kaheera. Looks scary if they burn you from 6 to 9 life just for looping them. Alright, Cage seems okay to have. You have convinced me. I think maybe cut 1 Thoughtseize, 1 Mox Opal. What's the point of Cookbook? It discards cards in my hand, so I end up with 0 cards. Push seems not so excellent, actually. And he can at least hit the artifacts enchantments, and I have Pyroclasm for the big guys. I think I can trim other Thoughtseize I want to draw. It costs me life. It's maybe a bit too low on this card, but Thoughtseize on the draw is just hard. Well, the multi-6 I keep. So many IRL cookbooks are just garbage, like just print one real good one and tell me. Yeah. According to MTG, oh no, Ragavan. I guess I wish I had Fatal Push in my deck. That works. This time you're kind of spooky for Lantern. She's very spooky against Lantern, yes. Stony Silence. She's really spooky into Lantern. Decks that play Tamio are probably kind of tough. But I've played 5 or 6 removal for Tamio, so it's also kind of helps. Into Bombardment as well, which is pretty good at sidestepping my brigade. No creatures yet though. They draw planes. I need to draw something good. Steerings is a good start. Could maybe like try to go for constructs, but doesn't seem good. Second planes. I could get mooned and then I can't kill my opponent's enchantments ever, because my only green source is yeah, I just auto lose if they moon me from this spot, I guess. My only green source is Mox. I play Felia. No, Traventure my Saga. That's fine. Looting with 2 cards in hand and a Guide of Souls to pressure me. No, it doesn't sound so bad. Would they draw? Guide of Souls and what? They seem to have 1 looting main deck. Did they just draw 2 Guide of Souls? Seems like it. I have no cards in hand right now. I found a big hate card in order to be the spookiest, but a wanderer that dodges bridge, makes clues and flips into a relevant planeswalker. That thing scares me. I mean, I agree with you, that card is tough to beat. Sacred Foundry and Guide, alright, so I guess they have no cards in hand right now. They drew Sacred Foundry, okay, then discarded Sacred Foundry. They cannot flashback, they cannot escape flash, they draw flash. They draw Sacred Foundry, so they're gonna have plenty of time. Barcelona giveaway, holy shit, digging up the old commands. Sure, I don't have any of those anymore. Don't get your hopes up. And I guess their Goblin Bombardment is still live, so if they ever draw Ocelot Bride, it's gonna be rough. But I think I have 4 removals for Stony. And I can get Needle on Bombardment. They're not doing anything for the next few turns, so maybe Inventors Fair to gain some life. Probably Needle. Another land, not so bad. They draw Heath and gives them some selection. The cheese palm. Let's get the Shredder for when I draw a way to unlock myself. Kinda wish I hadn't bridged now, right? But oh yeah, Kaheera. No point in summoning her though. I think it's just bad. Remember that time you were matched to see what's the creature deck between red, black, and white, red heroic in Pioneer? Feels like that. I don't get it. What do you mean? I almost played one Might. You can't use Might to kill Stony, which is like, wouldn't help here. Might blocks you out of Kaheera, but might very well be worth playing around instead of Kaheera. They drew Werther. Werther not bad, especially if they kill the Bombardment Needle. That would be rough. If you copy Needle, it just names the same thing. It just names nothing. I draw more lands, that sucks. You tested naming Kappa Cannoneer to avoid ward buying ward. That's actually how it works, yeah. Where's the pending? I hit Ragavan with it early in the game and now I regret. Static Prison jeszcze tu flipnie, no super. Fajowo. I mean, Static Prison, you have nothing to Static Prison, I guess, so that's fine. It's actually a bad draw, I shouldn't draw it. Puts on top, sure. I mean, the prison is... Keep nothing with their fetches. I just drew a Werther, chat. One good card. But Static Prison is not actually even a good card here to draw for them. They currently have 5 damage. I just need to draw Needle and then we're back at parity. Or I draw a removal spell for Stony and I'm winning. Like, it's a bit shaky, but I should win in some time. Just need to hit something and I'm not hitting anything, just more mana. Should probably shoot me and flash back the Season Pyro. Well, that's gonna be a bit rough. If they draw under Stony, then I'll have to just do removals, right? So can't play Kaheera. Yeah, but why? So they draw now something useless, right? Trap and Charm. Is Kaheera worth? So she doesn't really do anything. She or it. Trap and Stony. Play Stony. They draw a useless land. Decision. Kill Stony or kill Bombardment? Could play Kaheera and start attacking. Do you know what Ensnaring Bridge does? I think the winning play is to hit Stony. Claim. Good. I know that piss is fit. Did I consider the possibility of killing my own brigade? I have ignored it as irrelevant very quickly. Oh, Boseiju on top. That's perfect. That's just incredible. Do I want them to draw Johnny? Maybe I do. What do you think, guys? I think I don't mind them drawing a Johnny, it doesn't do anything. Before a cat dies. Does the Johnny not kill you? No, it doesn't. How do they flip it? I have Boseiju in my hand too, Boseiju the Bombardment. Let me draw a Johnny. Gonna give them a Survey land before the draw. I don't know, it just feels like with one Codex Shredder they could get out of my lock. I'm drawing the Mycosynth Gardens, so if I copy Shredder, I'll have 2 Shredders, and now we just should be safe from everything. Flash flips it. What Flash? The one that escapes from the graveyard through my Grafdigger's cage, or the one that they don't have in their hand? In your experience, how many Codex Shredders win GG? 2 should be GG here. If I get to untap with 2, then I should be good. Granted, they could. Like, they have a few more draws that are live, then there could be. Yeah, free. If you untap with 3, it's just a lock, and your opponent is locked, and they need to draw something, then they just won't. They will not. So yeah, another Ajani on top, so this one we will mill. Still in theory need to gain life before they get more seasoned Pyros. Why? Bro, I killed a bombardment. Another bombardment, yeah, sure, they will draw another bombardment, bro. Cool. So like now Ajani is a live draw for them, I guess, because it flips Ajani, so we have to mill Ajani, but they draw Mesa and they have no more Surveils, so I just draw Mycosynth. Copy Shredder. It should be good. Flash I mill. Another Ajani. Bro, stop with those Ajanis. If I'm top with 2 Shredders, I win. Okay, we'll see, chat, we'll see. Ragavan, you can draw Ragavan. Can you cast the Companion? I can, but that seems useless. Probably discard it to a cookbook is gonna be more relevant, honestly. Alright, Kaheera utilized. Then you can get it back to my hand for 4 mana. So it's actually more value to discard Kaheera first and only then get her back. And then play her. More static prisons out of the sideboard. Blood Moon, don't care. Oh no, opponent has figured out that I can make the seasoned Pyro tokens through cage. You want to draw them more? It shuts off your fetches. You don't? Okay. Draw another fetch. Token copy of the Ledger Shredder. Codex Shredder rather. Ledger Shredder. Whoa, disrespectful. That confused those 2 names, but I guess I did. Behind by 5 minutes on the clock, but not conceding his balls. It's game 2, but they lost game 1, chat, so what happens if they don't concede? If they concede, actually. Would this match be a 1-on-1 joint paper? No, it would be a 2-0 victory. Because in paper, You can't stall me in this point. Like, what you gonna say? Oh, I think about my place? No, bro, you don't think about your place. There's no place. Move ahead, go ahead. Move and play. So this game has already been over because I just don't even bother untapping. I just say, yeah, pff, tap your shit, mill your shit if it's relevant. You can draw kind of souls. Don't even bother writing down your energy and life. You have infinite. I don't care. For as far as I'm concerned, you might have 10,000 as well. I just don't want to hear about it. I don't care. Ruffle the skies, o kurwa. Ale tutaj hiciory trafił z czuba w ilości 5. A potem oczywiście feczyk. Ocelot Pride. Fine. You got this, lol. Well played. Jeez. If you manage to just not get your... Ooh, what a nice hand. If you manage to just not get your brigade countered, you're good. I have to assume. How is Stefan? Oh, Stefan is fine. Stefan is currently in Julia's Moller's place. Because we were first going to go somewhere on New Year's Eve to New Year's Eve and New Year's, but then we didn't because we turned out to both be sick and decided to stay home. Well, that means Stefan is away currently. He's gonna come back, I think, tomorrow. Do I have a son? No, I don't. Do you have a son, chat? So, like, no son. With Stefan, it's a chinchilla. I guess Stefan is a name that is very human-like, so you might think so, but it's actually a chinchilla. A pet rather than a son. It's a good strategy to play with some random deck a league right before an important tournament in MTGO. Last scene of XXX tag and confuses the opponent. Well, I mean, perhaps, but it's not really. It's pretty hard. You need to 5-0 and like it's pretty minor advantage. I will lead on Thoughtseize in case of maybe my opponent having a Thoughtseize. An argument could be made for playing Shredder turn 1, but I don't know. There's cards that I would want to discard turn 1, because if opponent plays something else, then very well I could. Well, they have a nerf, so I don't want to ditch. Okay, take the frog. Seems like I'll grab the Pierce. I could grab the Pot Scour, but not a fan of that. Then I played it. Well, what would be really good if I play a Lantern, they pierce it. So to do that, I take Thought Scour. Snap 2 Thoughtseizes. Kind of makes sense, and they might be incentivized to do that. More discard. Still probably Lanterning. It's awkward because you also have some in the land. They don't go for the pierce on my Lantern. I think keeping a one and then having a fetch land, it probably doesn't make much sense. So that trap doesn't really pan out that well. Dawaj, piersuj. Fajnie będzie. Nie piersuję. We drew a marsh. We drew a marsh, which is good. Oh. Harbinger of Disease. So at this point, I don't take the push, I don't take the Harbinger, I don't take the Frog because of a nerf, so just it's the only card left. Pierce, so yeah, it's good. They get to fetch too, because they know. Oh no! Oh no! No nie! What a oh no! He's revealed a Abhorrent Oculus. They want to suck my lantern. They don't draw a land. Doesn't seem to matter because Oculus is Oculus still. Just use my Shredders to find my brigade, I guess. Still a nerf, yeah. So no point in milling that. Actually, I would prefer that if they play Frog over the Oculus. But it's just a race to the brigade now. Consider. I think I shouldn't play the Thoughtseize now. I think it just doesn't matter to play it. Have Psychic Frog, Harbinger, type push. I'll draw Consider. I'll be hitting myself for the brigade. Subtlety. I mean, I could have taken the nerf, maybe. But now I just die next turn to their pressure, so I have to find the brigade. That's what it has to be. If they summon something, that is. If they summon something, they don't have to consider up. There's also another problem, they summon the frog. Nah, that's not a problem, that's not a problem. They can't get this many frog damages on me. Because frog can attack through brigade and then pump itself. If I keep the Thoughtseize in my hand, but it's fine. Abhorrent Oculus, what a card. Creature, aye. Aye. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 looks for brigade. And 51, 14, 51, 4 looks. Rather than 50. Because I milled this, I got 50. 4 and 50. Yeah, I mean, there is a chance. Even like 1 and 50 and then 3 and 49 rather, to be exact. Points playing a Murktida switch, sure buddy, doesn't matter. Chance is quite high because Ancient Stealings isn't out. Yeah, I mean, sort of. Half an out. Push on top, that's good. Inventors Fair, shuffle. Well, now Stealings is not enough because I will not have Metalcraft, so. Brigade. No i kurwa dupa. Can take a look at their deck. Oh, screenshot it. Snare is funny. useless against my deck, right? Bowmeister. Dreams of Steel and Oil. Yeah, not much in this deck. Should bought out Cage. Duress. I mean, ending under monsters is not the worst thing ever. Vexing Bauble seems kind of bad. Could also have more surgicals. Pithing Needle is also bad. It's between more surgical and more ending. Could have a card that's excellent against Frog, because I am replacing some cards with cards that are not super ideal. Prismatic Ending. Honestly, maybe Ending is just bad. Nah, I mean, if they play turn to Frog, I will happily exile it with it. Maybe Tezzeret should come in. But this matchup is just entirely about creatures, so it doesn't feel like it's right for Tezzeret. What matchup is Tezzeret for? He's for emotional support, it's not for matchups. Keep the bubble for triggering Revolt. I'm not actually sure what it is. It was called Udon something in the restaurant I ordered it from. It sure does seem to contain udon. I think it's better to sequence like that versus Harbinger. Also, I don't mind the constructs, so I'll be making them and trying to win with them. Whoops, I forgot to grab Kaheera here. I didn't play the second Saga to not get replicated with the consign. Yeah, I prefer the newer fetch mana base for Lantern over the older rainbow mana base. Okay. Who are you agreeing with though? Stop, let's say Stinker. I mean, consign trades for half the Saga, it doesn't trade for the artifact I get, so why not making constructs? I got consigned, friend. But you know, they have to choose if they want to counter this or that. Seems like a choice. That's a bit tough, and their hand is this plus a random card. Seems okay. Murktidus Regent is bad news. Or Rachulus, I guess. Seems like Murktide they tap 2 mana. They're gonna have Murktide with backup of 2 counters, then it's kind of death. Just a 6/6 though. Oh no, Surgical Extraction being terrible. Also, not having played Kaheera earlier when I could have was pretty bad. Whoa, that's really a spew, bro. It's a horrible move, isn't it? Sound Kaheera XD. Surgical looking bad here. There were a stop in the dust, I could have surgically consign. I don't think I would have done that. Actually, maybe I should have done that. Oh, I didn't think of that in time. What do we need to do? It was hit me for 11, so Thoughtseize is not an out. Okay, they exiled the first one to Murta anyway, so like I was trying to remember if I had this a window to do that, I'm not sure. Now I return a card from my graveyard with Shredder, and I think it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to discard spell. Might have to play the Mox Opal first. Mox Opalos. Could have tried to play it for double Codex activation. That's a good idea and probably something that could have been considered. I don't think I would have the mana for that. Mill ourselves fast to see if we need bridge or discard maybe. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. More like to discard than bridge. I'm not. I go to 2 life. Frog discard just kills us through bridge. No? I have a blocker. Can't pay for switch. But I have a blocker, chat. Alright, chat. I'll just play. I'm gonna hit the brigade and it's gonna be very good. We only have 1 shot though. Wasn't Spellbomb a good fetch from the first Saga? It probably was. I thought about it for a brief moment, but no outs. Would stop Regent and keep. Now it's interesting. Last seen 4 days ago, Boros Energy. So if I play against Boros Energy, I guess I should lead on Inventors Fair. Perhaps Lantern. Probably Lantern, right? I enjoy discard spell. It makes it a bit harder for my Saga, but Fatal push as well. I draw planes, Trap and Charm on top. Also a lot of pride. Okay, also that'll kill, it's a lot of damage. I draw Blooming Marsh. Gonna have to draw the Trap and Charm anyways to destroy. my Saga. Goblin Bombardment, I think. Maybe it's better to name Ajani Nakal Avenger, the first one. Seems pretty close and not very relevant. Played a Strand, so their hand currently has a Welding Jar. Let's note that down. The rest is unknown. Lantern, it's fun. So fun. Also got Pride on top into pass, so I guess let's not play the Saga, let's just play the Brigade. Draws Ocelot Pride. Oh, Moon. We have the Swamp, that's funny, inconvenient. Okay, Bombardment, it's fine. If they moon, it also hurts them, so I don't mind it as much. Maybe Mox Opal is a good choice against facing down an Ocelot Pride with Moon coming. Seems like actually that is the choice. Let's incentivize them to run out the Moon. I think I can keep the Needle for one more turn. Just in case of some static prison shenanigans. Oh my throat. But if they moon, they turn off their Sunbait Canyon and their Marsh Flats, which I really don't mind. Marsh Flats, okay. Static prison on top. They do moon. My throat, indeed, yeah. Think I wait with the Inquisition and the Needle. Yeah, I wait. See what they hit. Because I might want to hit the Needle. They didn't actually. Well, I guess no shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They start shitting out cuts soon. Should grow your bird so you can play it or braid it while you fidget. Good idea. Can Needle name a flipped card? Yes, yes. Ajani Nakal Avenger can be indeed named. So I have to pay. O ja pierdolę się in prison. Nakal Avenger. Thing is, I need to hit Ending or Brigade to survive. I think, especially with Flash comeback. We have enough energy. Boseiju also works. Deal 4. Make cut. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 exactly. Brigade, Ending. Surgical, Shining. Shuffle. Oh. Okay, this game looked okay for a moment, then I died. I think I forgot to grab Kaheera, which actually might have been relevant. I couldn't cast it though, so good thing I didn't grab it. Kind of a rough loss on the draw, on the play as well. Pyroclasm question mark, that's an excellent question. I love that you ask. It's got the pushes and 2 Thoughtseizes like I did. It kind of makes sense. I just played older cards too early to sit around with too many discards. What do I think of the fact that Magnus Carlsen and Nepo have said GG and split the World Blitz title? I actually haven't thought of that. It's because I don't play chess, nor do I know anything. No, the dove not eat. See, they have to pay an energy every turn. It's a big cost, massive cost. They got to tiebreakers in the final, and there was no rule for a final tiebreaker, and they made 3 draws. And all the tournaments they were just going to keep making draws, so they wanted to call it a split. Isn't forcing a draw match fixing. Sounds like it could not be accepted in a competitive environment. And that's why you have a decent magic, because you can't stop them, okay. Interesting choice between Spire and Glimmervoid. Let's just imagine I'm not a little bitch and I'll play my Glimmervoid. Yeah, sounds good. Alright, says Gila, you can request again. Maybe this time you'll hit the correct song. Wait, this is not Nasty Dagonia, this is all the things she said. Crazy. All the things she said, all the things she said. Will my Mishra's bubble resolve? They should enforce a dress code for Magic tournaments. Should they? My hand sucks actually. I kept some stinky one. Likely to flat and die. But I can opt with Mishra's bubble, so that's good. And Boseiju is a somewhat real card. Elegant parlor. Put a card on top, so let's exile first. Then check. The Prismatic Ending. I think I'd rather draw something else.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Gort.
Pierdolę, 2 moksiki. Mox Opal jest broken chat. Ograniczenia wielkowe na nas nie dogonią. No nie. Nie wierzę. No place, control hand. Planning to melt stuff down, hopefully not. Trap and Charm seemed likely, but still think it's worth taking a chance, and the rest of the cards seemed kind of bad. With my steering, so. Ale syf dobieram, kurwa. Shocking. Ophelia. Makes sense. Large discarded, solid. This game is looking rough. That point likely has a good hand. And a flash, ready to escape. Need to play towards crack Pyxis as well. Ay, 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 ay. No outs, I think. Partially because I grabbed Kaheera, I think that gives me no outs. That's funny. No, jeszcze taki kurwa dumny jesteś. Ocelocie. Pyroclasm is an out as well. Not really. See, I am dead. There's no outs. But with the flash and this surviving, right? Soggy Meatball is streaming. Oh, Soggy Meatball is the big friendly guy. Keep forgetting. Abhorrent Oculus revealed. Will they unearth it now? Psychic Frog, no big deal. 2 nulls, yeah, 2 nulls indeed. Oh, that's a good draw. Stop using that handle because of harassment, that no longer a big friendly gamer. I see. I should play the brigade now, I think. I mean, force check. Don't. No nie, no weź spierdalaj, no najpierw kurwa Force of Negation, jeśli kontrują czary. Ja pierdzielę. So not cool. I counter, I draw, I counter. Bro, stop. Don't counter. Make big constructs. Under brigade. But let's chill now. Let's make a construct. Land. I make construct. Oh, a fatal push. No dobra, okej.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Some beatbox. Sure thing.
Since only the spear was an assassin's trophy, then what would happen? My friends. It's only this kind of spell, even if strings is normally pretty good. Playing Gauss. Oh, Meister, that's perfectly fine. Mycosynth. More lands. OMG, these blue-black decks are just miserable for Lantern. Why? I think the opposite is true. They seem quite non-miserable. Like, my opponent seems to be in a pretty rough spot. You have to force again. Am I ending the Frogster? And now Villain is on no outs. So I don't know. I'm about being miserable. Hi, Linkin Park, paper cut. Draw fetch. Just need a discard spell now to secure everything, and even if there is no discard spell, opponent needs to put a threat and then mouse my brigade. Which I can make 2 brigades next turn, so I think just really villain is dead. If you can stick the brigade, you lose quick. I mean, I also have removal for the frog. They only have so many threats. Actually, feels pretty excellent. Are we also losing? Yes. Do they have a Tawara? Probably. Manifest Dredge. Manifested non brigade. Now I have 2 brigades. Not casting the strings now, even if I could. I'm gonna draw that Pyxis, seems good. Once I have 2 brigades, that's kind of unbreakable. Because it's good for us. I mean, it's just irrelevant. It's actually slightly annoying because it changes their top card at the beginning of my turn, which means that the cycle is a bit off for the amount of mill rocks I have to actually mill rock successfully. Don't want to have 2 cards in hand against spell, okay. If they have a tower, I can let them one-shot us. I have 2 brigades, chat. I don't know if you notice. I don't know if you like look at the board or care about it, but I do have more than you even think I have. But like the only disaster situation is if I get Sing into Stewport, and then like I have 2 cards in my hand. But should be fine besides that, and that's unlikely to happen. Vitally pushing my construct. Doing your mom, doing your mom, doing your mom, doing your mom. Nice song. Flip frog. That's it. Solid move. Is shifting without being able to copy an Ensnaring Brigade in your graveyard would be interesting. You need to keep paying that cost forever. But it's not too wild. It's a powerful land. Maybe you would be able to just pay it forever. Anyone soaring and being a city? In the chat. Don't really need to mill counter spells. Surgical is maybe even more threatening. Sure, I guess I'll hit it. Scour rather, not surgical. Push is dead. Draw push. How many
He's a
languages do I
phenomenal
speak?
control player.
Polish and
HNY
English,
Mr. Streamer.
which adds up to 2. Holy shit. If you unmanifest a graveyard trespasser, it is actually neither at night nor day. So it just sits there on the front side, but is unable to flip. Is that true? That's a funny interaction. I think you've got this one. Thank you, friend. I also think so. A sink in hand. Is there more sinks in the deck? So villain is on no outs. Guess if I discard their sink, they're gonna give up. There should be a discard spell you can fetch with Urza Saga. You should really print something like that. Let's get a cage so we actually stop Ochulus from Ochulusing. Ochulusi. So they actually cannot manifest Dread anymore. Necro against Spellbomb. Not quite a Thoughtseize, huh? Underworld Cookbook is a discard spell from Saga. You are a funny guy. Mills them faster though. No, they still... Actually, I don't know what happens. If they have cage, does the card just stay on top of their deck? Having to reveal face down manifest is weird. It is weird, yeah. I don't know why it tells you to do that. Why the rules make you do that sounds pretty stupid. Mills too. I guess we need to read Manifest Dread. It's nice that there is a card called Manifest Dread. Put one on the battlefield and the other into your graveyard. Well, there's a lot of rules. Let you pick a card and they both go to the graveyard. Interesting. Because from the text on this, it doesn't fully make sense. Like, reading this, I would assume that the other card stays on top. But I guess that is not the case. Let's board Tezzeret for the lulz. Tezzeret for the lulz. Tezzeret for the lulz. Tezzeret is a bro. He pluses one and grabs an artifact. Tezzeret. Tezzeret. Motherfucking Tezzeret. It does make sense. Well, it's also a reminder text, indeed, as you say. So reminder texts don't always fully reflect what the card actually does. So maybe the full rules of Manifest Dread say that you put the remaining cards into your graveyard. But the reminder text says the other, which is slightly different, but it's fair that it just says so, because in most cases there is no Grafdigger cage in play, so it's actually not relevant. Well, Shroud Sky, your explanation doesn't explain it, because the alternative solution was to leave the card on top. But if it says put the rest into your graveyard, that's fine. Holy shit, pitch fawn? That's crazy. What do you have that's so worth protecting? Probably the frog. No frog? Holy shit. Lantern. Brigade on top is good. Nihil. Bridge on top, don't want to steer it. Did Santa bring me any cool Legos? I got Lego Architecture New York. It's cool. Very bow mastering, but it's so hard to cast. Yes. Can draw a Surveil, land, consign to memory on top. Draw Brigade. Duress on top. Ah! Oh yeah, oh no, oh no. I was supposed to float black. Oh yeah, perdona. So bad. Oopsie. That's a disaster, a bit of a disaster. Enjoy Saga next turn is okay. But this turn would have been much better if I get to Duress this turn and they don't end up drawing the consign. Cycle the unnerf. So if I surgical the unnerf now to shuffle their consign. Whoa, Withering Torment, Harbinger of Disease. I don't actually want to exile the one from their any ones from their deck. Triple Withering Torment, what is the deal with that, bro? Actually, it's horrible my opponent just plays Harbinger. They have a fawn on top, so they draw a fawn anyways. Good, they're inclined to keep fawn. I draw frog. Oh yeah, not floating that mana was so bad. Where to wait to draw out the cycle, right? No, I don't want them to. You play the Harbinger, I guess you see the Saga. That ends up horrible for me. But they also can play the frog, so it's actually fine. Why not exile fawn then? There was not a fawn in the graveyard at the moment that I was doing the exiling. It was already gone. I just wanted to reshuffle their top card chats. I didn't want to wait for them to draw the top card. Hit self. Draw Flooded Strand. Counterspell on top. I think I'll name Otawara. Not too worried about it. Oh, steer. The Codex Shredder. Yeah, Force, Frog, and the last card was Withering Torment. I'll mill Counterspell. Duress Fawn. Eventually deploy the Brigade, that's the plan. Other frog is blank as well. Other frog on top is also blank. So it seems like we're in a good spot. If you play Saga, just dice, right? Yes. Just dice. Nothing I be Kong. Duress you. Mill all swamps and GG's. Well, I'm currently dying to my opponent having free power on the battlefield, so if I stop that, I will win, but I will stop that, and next turn I'm gonna have an empty hand and my opponent's gonna have nothing. Take Force of Negation, they have 3 blanks. Play on the Lantern. Play Saga, so it dies. Next turn I draw Saga, play it, so it dies. Play Ensnaring Brigade. The more I'm thinking about it, sideboard Emery actually looks pretty incredible in this deck. For Lantern. Because just replaying your brigades and finding your brigade, she does all of that. Maybe you can just sideboard Emery in the no non-weird version and it's just gonna be good enough. Or main event? No, people have removal main deck. It's bad. How many sing? I don't know. It's just one thing. Otawara's Needle. My opponent has no outs. I shouldn't milk Counterspell now. It's... Yeah, I shouldn't. It's a mistake. Because I have to milk consider. They can have outs. It's post board. I've seen their deck. This is their post board deck. Like we surgical already. Also, when I mean no outs, is I also mean that they will not draw the outs. Which, I guess since I tapped my Codex Shredder slightly recklessly, they were closer to than they used to, but like milling counters now is unnecessary when my opponent just has nothing in their deck besides counters. It's actually wasteful. It means that I'll never build more Shredders if my opponent keeps countering them, but that's fine. But I think Harbinger should be banned. I think it should have never existed. It is not a bannable card in no way, so they will... It can't be, but... I think Harbinger is the cringiest card and... It's so stupid that they printed it, but... Whatever. That's the world we live in. It's a bit shitter for no reason than it could have been. Magic is a bit worse of a game for Harbinger existing, but... Yeah, consign is only trigger, it's not activated, so... Total eclipse of a heart. Anyone totally eclipsing their heart? Holy shit, chat, time for Tezzeret to not really do anything important, but... Pow. I sound the Agent of Balls. I look at top 5. I grab a Shredder. Chat, did you know that Portuguese Tezzeret Agent of Bolas had to be renamed to Tezzeret Agento del Nicol Bolas instead of just Bolas like it's on the English card, because Bolas is actually balls in that language. I just don't remember which one of those two it is. That's a true story. True little piece of trivia. Tezzeret, Agent of Bolas, and you look, and yeah, in French, Agent de Bolas. In German, Tezzeret, Bolas Agent. Agente di Bolas in Italian. In Portugal, in Portuguese and Spanish, Tezzeret Agente del Nicol Bolas. Fun trivia, right? Same for Augur Stadel. Yeah, all the Bolas cards. Makes sense that I guess all of them have that quality. Disagree, you can draw a land to get out of Harbinger. I think just Harbinger is just like, it's clearly the thought process behind making it is, oh, merfolks make things into islands and have island walk. Let's print cards that help archetypes of classic modern decks, like merfolk. Oh, Harbinger, Magus of the Moon is a modern playable effect. Let's make it into a fucking Magus of the Moon. Nihil Bolas, excuse me, Tezzeret, agent of Nihil Bolas takes his first victim this challenge. Probably first and last, and like also only. Great hand. Lead on Mishra's Bauble. This indeed does look like a Yawgmoth. Start. Pithing Needle. Needle is kind of awesome against Yawgmoth. Let's draw at them. More Lantern is bad. Skill the dog to prevent villain from getting mana. Woodland. Well, I guess letting them draw woodland might be tricky, but if I need all the important cards, I need to care about woodland? Doesn't seem like it. You push the tiny person, that's sure. Literal child. Push the child. There were toys the Hobbit children had never seen before, all beautiful and some obviously magical. Just kick a kid and it dies. Literally what the game of Magic the Gathering promotes. Rumble. Mailed Wolf, Rumble, Bowmeister's Mortuary. Chooses Orcish Bowmeisters, okay. Let's get Inventors Fair. Yawgmoth, Brand Physician. Can draw Yawgmoth now. Young Wolfster. Brigade Waiting Room. Actually, would prefer Thoughtseize. That seems better. There's no pressure yet for the Brigade. Okay, I guess I'll throw Brigade. So we're gonna have that problem out of the way. Look out, the Eldrazi can attack for the Brigade. Holy guacamole. So can the Orcish Bowmeisters. You can draw Endurance, I don't care. Soul Cauldron can be very tricky. You're gonna name the Soul Cauldron with Needle. X3. Is it just greased? So I have Yawgmoth and two unknowns in hand. Endurance, Yawgmoth Endurance. Okay, let's exile Boseiju, seems like a bad draw. Can draw something better instead. Yeah, sure, buddy, I was going to name that fetch. Okay, Boseiju gone. That's convenient. Rumble on top. Don't want you to throw Rumble. Yeah, draw fetch instead. The Hunger Tide. What is it tied to? I guess I could copy Soul Cauldron with the Shifting Woodland and try to do some trickery via that. It's the job for the third needle, I guess. Or for my extraction on the Soul Cauldron, that's the only relevant remaining one. Seems like they played a Jogmoth, so no big deal. Am I having fun? Yes, yes. Serious question, no sarcasm. Exile Cauldrons. Guess villain has endurance now, so they could pitch. Shuffle them back if they want to. Okay. So their hand is blanks. Their deck has one Boseiju, one Ballista. I have to like not get mailed by endurance, doesn't seem relevant. The Kenuma, Shifting Woodland. Seems like nothing can go wrong really. They have one out. Yeah, I mean practically they don't have outs. I have 2 rocks in play and they have nothing in hand, so Cord hits nothing, right? Not an issue, not an issue, not an issue, not an issue. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Seems like I can just let them draw the card. Seems like there's nothing. Maybe I'll get... just show me that it's not the case. I want to discard the endurance before I start clicking on my mana rocks, mill rocks as well. Point actually scopes. Prismatic Ending can hit whatever. Collector Roof. This can also hit Collector Roof, maybe it's gonna be relevant. Surgical is somewhat useful against the combo deck. Flexible enough, maybe. Cage seems excellent. Needles seem excellent. Not much to board out then. Board only Mox Opal against Force of Vigor. Oof. Maybe even 2 Mox Opals. It feels kind of weak against those, like very weak. And a Codex Shredder. But yeah, I'm having plenty of time playing Lantern. It's actually really fun. How many destroy effects? Welding Jar. I think not enough to justify bringing Welding Jar against a wolf deck. But I guess it does seem pretty useful. I don't know, I should keep this. It's a bit weak. Remove 6 though. Let's keep. I mean, I need to draw well to draw out of it, so this is where you're supposed to click the mulligan button, but I had no balls to do that. There the companion. I guess Urza Saga, but also Grafdigger's Cage and probably something else I'm not thinking of right now. poses an issue. No, shifting woodland. I think I like Lantern first. Then I have full info on what I have Thoughtseize. Like, they play Greased, if they play an Oof, I don't care about those, I can solve that. Pushing the halfling seems wasteful and there is a chance of Oof. Drawing Lantern was very good. Child unpushed now. Another Lantern. Jogmov and Cord of Trolling. Include them with Cord, it's more expensive. I do have the shifting woodland, might be a problem, but I want to mill my own card. I'll let them draw the rumble now. It's not perfect, but Bojacie, got the Soul Cauldron. Could be disastrous. No, I have the Prismatic Ending for the Cauldron. I need to mill my Lantern, it's too bad to draw now. You cannot play Zirda with Tamiyo. The villain gets an Oof, that's incredible. They shuffle away the Cauldron. I just don't care. Haven't you seen my Prismatic Ending? Steerings, awesome. Awesome. So we rumble in hand. I just want to name shifting woodland of Needle. Perhaps. Boseiju on top. I mill Boseiju. They'll probably get something decent out of the rumble anyway, so it's a bit tough. They revealed Greased, Blood Artist, Blooming Marsh, and GSZ. Play the Grease, but we can Prismatic Ending Grease. We wouldn't be able to portable hold the Grease, so go figure, I guess. Fetch on top. Want to try? No! I. Whoops. I. Needle seems high priority for the woodland. Because you can start making Jogmoth. Fulminator, cool. Sort of don't care about Fulminator, you can draw it if you want to. What's a Saga? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, shitting woodland. Jogmoth. Mill Harapata. Young Wolf. No, yeah, not good. Not good at all. Yeah, woodland is a bit unfair. Oh, I. Okay, we actually died to the woodland. Like, curva by millions. There's no way there's no way I recover from that. I draw this ancient monster and maybe I need more extractions to be better against woodland. I think I might maybe even trim a Thoughtseize. Probably not a Thoughteize, probably an Inquisition. Still, woodland is gonna be an issue. Probably have Nihil Spellbomb. That counters woodland pretty well. Kaheera continues to impress, but actually the other way around, where it doesn't impress, it's just bad. Keep, but what do we name? I think naming Yawgmoth Tran Physician is a good bet. Well, Nintendo maybe does bait my opponent, but the same cards are actually good. Take Collector off. Maybe Fulminator Mage because I'm short on lands, but I think like Collector off is a better choice. Should have named Verdant Catacombs. Of course. You want to try Breach at tomorrow's FNM, but can only borrow 2 Ambers. Is that good enough for now? No. It's not. Skill a Dark if I'm gonna make constructs. Or at least a construct. Oh, 2 constructs. Seems like I can Thoughtseize the Fulminator. Cauldron. Seems like I take the Cauldron. I'll kill my land, unfortunately. So, well, it's fine. If Villain drew 3 Verdant Catacombs, naming that would actually be the most incredible thing ever. Oh, I'm Boseiju. Oh, yeah, that's so bad, and I waste the card on Thoughtseize. Maybe an attack, probably. Oh, I want to raise. ZX free, grab Grist. Oh, Woodland, they have a lot of stuff. Cauldron, Woodland, all of that shit. Boseiju not being discardable. This is an issue. So it's an okay draw. We're gonna champ as well. White, black, red. Eehoo. Oohoo. Eehoo. Cauldron, ja pierdolę, ale to jest dramat. And the Blind Needle is so bad, right? Because the cards that are so good to name. If I named the Cauldron, this game would have been golden. But now I'm not. Well, I name Soul Cauldron. Probably name Boseiju, honestly. Kinda need to. I need to name Boseiju. Puno Boseiju, no. Who endures? Boseiju, who endures? Who? No Curse Totem in the side, you are right. I mean, they sacrificed the wolf kinda for no reason. So maybe if I get lucky I can win. If villain has a few bad draws. Plays the Boseiju. Halfling, halfling. Oh, erasing. I like that. Oh, I like that. Sort of. I mean, this can kill my Saga, of course, but then We don't have more creatures in play right now. Oh, Kaheera. No. Forgot about Kaheera once again. This would be an actual relevant time to grab her. Liberator. No i dupa, kurwa, jestem rozjebany. Now my opponent can just demolish everything. 4 or 5 halfling, let's fucking go. Well, it could have been worse. Perhaps. Like, it's bad, but my opponent has blanks in hand and we are in a stalemate. They can attack. They need to never draw anything good though. That's a tough ask and that's pretty good. Kaheera again. Yeah. Kaheera. I mean, would actually help once again. Now it's over. Kaheera. Kaheera. Holy guacamole. Agatha Soul Cauldron. No. It's so strong against Lantern. A little bit of an awkward hand for me as well, where I had to play the Blind Needle upon never draws a Yawgmoth and just owns me. Normally, this is a pretty good matchup for us. Well, good for you. Good for you, bro. Do you find the lock is consistent?